What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Mike Thomas's Garage. We're out here this evening. It's November 11th and it's Veterans Day. So I want to give a huge shout out to all of our veterans, military men and women. Really appreciate all of you that have served and that is serving. It means a lot and all that. And then I've also had several family members in my family that have served and all that. So I want to thank all of them, and really means a lot to fight for this country. It really means a lot. So really appreciate all of you, the men and women, and all that. So we had a day off from work and today. So as you can see, I got the Corvette out and we went to a Veterans Day parade that is part of the Corvette Club that I was with today. It was fun, beautiful day. Couldn't ask for any day better than this right here. So it was 70 degrees out and all that. So got to see a lot of military veterans and all that. So it was fun, good time, really good day. Really fun to go out and be a part of that, and also get to drive the Corvette and all that. So as you can see, we're going over all the floods, getting it all cleaned up, so this way we can get it put back in storage and I can get my work bay back, because that kind of took the work bay right now. So we'll get that put back into storage this week and all that. So just real quick, just going to be kind of a short little video and stuff. Just want to give you guys an update on the red truck, the OBS LS build. We are just I'm trying to do my research on getting parts here and all that. Trying to get the fuel system, because that's what I'm trying to work on now, is getting the fuel system and all the fuel fittings, fuel line, fuel pump, fuel tank, because we are going to put the fuel tank back underneath the truck where it goes and all that. So that's what we're going to do. I've already located all the fuel tank, the fuel pump, and all that to put the fuel tank back underneath. So the process I'm looking at now is getting the fuel lines and the fittings to run from the tank up to the front to the intake and all that. So I'm in the search of looking for fittings and the fuel lines. I did find that. So there's some other parts I need to get in here and start taking a look at some other things. So right now I'm having to do one thing so I can figure out the other thing. So we're getting pretty close. It's just, taking me a little longer than I expected. I'm doing a lot of research and a lot of looking up, so this way I can make sure everything goes to what needs to be done on this right for putting an LS motor in a truck. So right now everything's going good. I'm pretty happy the way this project is going and all that and stuff. So we're also doing other things. I've mentioned in the previous videos of doing new rear suspension on the back of the truck, brakes, and all the way around and stuff. So we're looking at parts. I'm looking at parts, doing my research, figuring out what parts, what people have put on these trucks, and do all that, and then doing other little touches and stuff, of my own touches and stuff to the truck, and to make it my own and one of a kind to me. So this is where we're at. I'm not leaving you guys hanging on this. I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of looking up to see what the procedure is for doing the LS swap. So everything's coming out pretty good and all that. So we are waiting to get parts. I got one more part coming in that should be here Saturday, so we can hopefully get the radiator bolted down in its spot and everything. So that should be here Saturday. I did get a cold air intake to put on this. I'm kind of figuring out how that should go and stuff. So there's some other things I need to get done to get that to finish getting that in place to where I want it. And then I also ordered a tool to remove the bed. So this way it gives me access to get to the fuel tank, to put the fuel tank in, servicing the fuel pump, getting the fuel lines all made. And then also when we go to do the rear suspension and the rear brakes and all that stuff and do all the cleanup process back there, then I have plenty of room to do that and all that stuff. So that tool should hopefully be here sometime this week, and then I can start going ahead getting the bed removed and start seeing what we have back there underneath the bed to work with, and some other things that we need to do to the underneath of this bed and all that. Because before, when I drove this 2 years ago, the rear end, we would hear, every time we go over a bump, we would hear something hit the bottom of the bed. And so this truck has been lowered really good and has the C-notch and all that stuff done in the back and all that. So, and usually when you do that, one of the bracing that is over the rear end, it needs to be notched and cut out, so that way the rear end is not hitting that bracing on the bed. So that is not done, so we are going to go ahead and probably notch that bracing and stuff out, so that way that's not hitting the rear end and all that. So I will show you all that. And then also in the process, when I was looking at that, I did see that the vent tube for that rear end got smashed and cut and damaged because it was hitting the bed. So we're going to get that all taken care of. All that's going to be brand new. Frame's going to be all painted and all that stuff back there and everything. So stay tuned for all that. I will be doing videos and stuff on that and the whole process of getting this done and everything. It's just right now I'm just trying to figure out the parts that I need to make this stuff work and all that. So we are working on it. We are going forward on getting the truck done and hopefully getting this drivable and running next year and all that. So like I said, we were trying to get this ready for several car shows. We're going to try to have them ready. We're going to try to go do them next year, but we're going to see where the funds can get us and how far we can get with this. So if not, we got some other trips planned, and especially with the Corvette. So there's other things that we'll be doing if we can't meet the deadline that we want to do with the truck next year. But my goal is to get the truck running, drivable under its own power, and this way we can get this thing to pass emissions. So this is where we're at. Please stay tuned, hang in there with me, and as soon as I get a bunch of parts in here, we will be going to town on this truck, and you guys will be seeing everything that is getting done to it and the procedure of me doing it and all that. So everybody has their own way of doing certain things and all that. So stay tuned. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to get parts in here and everything for the truck. So there's some other job repairs that I'll be doing on another vehicle, on my daily driver, that I'll probably bring in, and I'll probably kind of use that for fill-in while we are waiting for parts for the red truck. So I'm still going to try to do videos. There'll probably be some different ones, but we are still doing the red truck, and there will be videos for that. So please stay tuned, stay focused on those and stuff, and so on and so forth. So this is just a quick little update video of the truck and everything and all that. So we're trying to get parts in here. As soon as we get parts in here, then we can go to town on showing you guys and bringing the content in. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if this is what you guys like seeing, and let me know what you think down in the comments. And if there's something that I need to work on as me talking, let me know. Anything that'll help to grow this and all that. So again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And again, to the veterans, to the men and women of the military, thank you guys very much. Really appreciate you guys for fighting for our freedom in the country. Thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.